Hi there guys, welcome into this latest video. Today we're going to be talking about the DJI mic system again. As you probably know, I got this a couple of months ago now. But you know, this day and age, we kind of get very used to things updating themselves automatically. You know, a lot of things we buy now, and because you connect them to the internet and such, they've got like an automatic update system. I kind of forgot that, you know, this isn't really bridged by any network connection or anything like that. So the goal of this video is so we can look at the update system, how it's updated, what we're going to get from it. So let's do this. So as we spoke about before, we've not got an internet connection running to this device, so obviously it's not going to be able to check for updates, never mind install them themselves. It's quite a simple process. You'll head over to the DJI website where there's a download section. I'll put the link in the description below. You will download, that's the software, which is the latest one. There is two bits of software. There's one piece of software for the transmitters and one for the receivers. Make sure you get them both. So the updating is actually quite a simple process. You will use the USB-C connection, connect that up to your computer, and then you're good to go. You literally drag and drop the firmware into the root folder on the receiver or on the mic, and then you're just literally good to go. You will turn the device on then with the receiver. It will actually give you an updating notification on the screen. If you're updating one of the transmitters, again, do them one at a time. Don't do them both at the same time, do one at a time. You'll then get a red, green flashing indicator on the transmitter when you turn it on to indicate that it's actually doing the update. It's also well worth noting that if you apply this update, all of the settings on the transmitter and the receiver are reset to factory. So if you've got any settings on there that you've left on there, be sure before you start your next recording session that you've actually changed them settings back. Okay, so as I said, like, I've got this just a couple of months ago, but they never actually have done any of the updates regardless of when you purchased the item. So if you purchased this in May last year when they first came out, or if you purchased them this year, you can have the same base set of firmware on there. So every single mic system is going to require an update at some point. Now, the three of the biggest features that have been added since it actually came out last year, I think, in my opinion, they're quite big updates. The first being the LED on the transmitters. Obviously, they can get a little bit annoying. There was a way to tone it down, so you could either go with bright or dull before. Now you can actually turn that off completely. Obviously, it's not always the best because it might not give you an indication, but if you are quite happy that it's working, because you can obviously check it out on the actual receiver itself to see that it's transmitting, you can be happy there, and you don't actually need the LED on the transmitter itself, or you find it a bit distracting, you can omit that completely. A really good update, that well needed actually, and I've definitely been in a situation where it was a little bit too distracting. The second is a record button lock. Obviously on the side of the transmitters, they've got a record button, which I've knocked a couple of times. It's more when you're using the actual clip itself, you know, putting it in and out, and then you can end up doing recording at the same time. To be honest, not a major thing. Like, I wasn't really bothered about it, but it is going to affect the battery life. So there is an option now to turn off that button. There is actually the option still on the receiver, you know, you flick it up and you can press record that way anyway, so that doesn't change. It's just the physical button on the transmitter itself. Now here's another feature actually, I'll probably use this once or twice. It's always on recording. So as soon as you pull that transmitter out of the charging case, it's going to start recording instantly. As you can see there, the red indicator shows you straight away as soon as it's removed, it's starting to record. Another great feature, and I've been on the bad end of it where I've not actually been able to capture the audio on my camera itself, and I thought, oh, at least I've got the backup, and then no, it's not been there. So yes, it's definitely worth it, especially for them quick fire recording sessions, you know, when everything's coming out of the box and you know it is when you get there. It's just best to make sure you've got that backup recording so you're nice and safe. So there you have it, guys. It is a quick video today. I was just kind of explaining, this is a big thing. Obviously there's going to be more updates and more features added to this device, because it's not even into its first year of lifespan yet. So there's going to be definitely some other features added. It's definitely worth knowing this bit of information, and it's quite easy and simple when you know about it. So yeah, I hope this video has been helpful, and yeah, see you in the next one.